Hey guys, so it's the end of April, and that means May is coming up, and I'm going to be sharing my top three stocks for May 2019. Now these are long-term, stocks that you're going to be holding for a couple months, maybe years. There's either news coming up with these, or they're on a dip right now, and it's a good time to buy, or they're just having earnings or anything like that. So those are the type of stocks I'm going to be talking about. All right, guys. So my number one pick is Disney, ticker symbol DIS, and pretty much I'm picking Disney for May is because earnings are coming out, on May 8th. Disney has been on an upward trend ever since the Disney Plus announcement, and even before that, there was a little bit of hype going on with it. And just now, Avengers Endgame already broke records. It's sold what 1 billion tickets in sales in the first week. It's breaking all kinds of records. On April 29th, JP Morgan actually increased their price target for Disney to 150. It was at 137 before that. Now, as we get started with this, I'm going to be naming a few more movies that are going to be coming out this year that will also boost up Disney's, value because the tickets are going to be making them a lot of money. So first, we have Aladdin. That is coming out May 24th, 2019. Toy Story 4 is coming out June 20th, 2019. We have Frozen 2 in November 27th, 2019. And last but not least, Star Wars Episode 9, that is coming out December 20th. Now, these films are going to be huge for Disney. They're going to be getting a lot of money from the tickets. But another thing we can't forget is in November, Disney Plus comes out, and that's going to be a huge thing that's going to drive that stock either up or down. Something's going to have to happen. My prediction is it's going to go up. That's why I'm talking about this. But I think that all these movies that are coming out and all the stuff that Disney is doing, they're even trying to buy the rest of Hulu, I believe, right now. So there's just so much potential for Disney, and it's the perfect time to grab it. Alright guys, now before we get to the second stock, go ahead and smash that like button below. It helps the channel out and it only takes a quick second, so thank you. Alright guys, so Tesla is my second stock so pretty much Tesla just had some horrible earnings, and it fell down hard. It's at $231, it fell down to about $231 per share. In my opinion, I think that Tesla in the long run is going to be an amazing stock. Even though it dipped down to 231, I think it's going to recover and get back to its roots. Tesla has been pumping out more vehicles every year. 2018, they produced a little bit over 245,000 vehicles. That's almost 250,000 right there. And now, if you compare that to 2017, where they only shipped out 103,000 vehicles, they only produced 103,000 of them. That's already double the amount just in 1 year. And this year, they're targeting to get actually around 350 to 400,000, which is even more. So that means every year they're almost doubling their product. Tesla is spending a lot of money in order to grow the company. Right now, they're building a factory in China that's going to help them with the overseas production, because they have to, ship to Europe and China. Now, if they just have it in China, the factory, they don't have to, do all that shipping. They can just automatically have everything right there, and it's going to be a lot cheaper, and the workforce and everything. Now, if you were really following, Tesla did really warn us about this, that Q1 was going to be bad because of some missed production stuff going on, and that, in the next quarters, it might actually be better for Tesla because it's going to make up for it. I believe the company's going to keep growing. Eventually, Tesla will profit, and nothing will be able to stop them, Tesla's competition is very low, actually, because when it comes to electric vehicles, pretty much the Tesla Model 3 is destroying the market. It sold over 139 vehicles in 2018. The next competitor in line that's not Tesla's own cars is the Chevy Bolt, which sold about 18,000. And that's a tremendous difference right there. I mean, if you just look at that, Tesla has no competition at all right now, unless somebody comes out of nowhere and, does something. But these are the reasons why I put Tesla as my number 2 stock, because it just has great potential for the long run. Alright guys, so the third and final stock is Boeing. Now, you might think I'm crazy for picking Boeing, but in reality, Boeing, hear me out on this one, Boeing is doing very good because Boeing was on an upward trend and it was doing great 2019, until we had the 737 MAX, it crashed. That's when Boeing started having a downhill spiral pretty much. Now, the good thing about this is Boeing has good volume and Boeing has good cash flow, and it's holding at a resistance right now between the 360 and the 380, and that's showing a very good sign that Boeing is a very strong stock because it's holding up. It's not falling down. Once Boeing fixes all of these issues that are going on, it might take a quarter, 2 quarters, maybe even 3 quarters, who knows? But once Boeing fixes everything, Boeing is going to go back on track because it's a huge company. This is not a small company, it's a very big company. Once they figure out these issues, everything's going to be smooth. Now, don't think for a second that these bag holders, the guys that have all this money, are not buying right now on this dip. This is a great opportunity for people to buy on this dip because this is a once in a lifetime opportunity pretty much. So you already know they're loading up, and they're the big guys, so you want to do what the big guys are doing. But we'll see what happens in the future with this, but I think as soon as they figure this problem out, Boeing is going to skyrocket again. Alright guys, so I hope you enjoyed this video. These are my top 3 picks for May. Great opportunities to buy right now because they're either on a dip or they have good expectations for the rest of the year. Long-term stocks, of course. These are just my opinions, so don't take anything for granted. This is just what I'm deciding based on my information that I'm reading and learning and looking at the graphs and all that. So don't go buying the stock out just because I'm saying it. Do your own research, do some studying, and decide if you like it or not. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, go ahead and smash that like button. Leave a comment below what you think about my top 3 picks and what are your picks for May. And don't forget to subscribe and check out all my other videos, and I'll see you next time.